Hi there, I'm Drew Badger, the world's #1 English fluency guide, and today we're trying something a little bit different. I recently put up a video, or actually it was in an advanced listening practice video here on the channel. It's the video with the dog on it, and I was talking about answering a question that I had received from a student, and that was about how to describe things and how to develop fluency by giving examples of things, everyday things in English. So because I put a comment down below that video that said if this gets over 100 likes, this comment, feel free to go give that comment some more likes or dislike this video if you enjoy this kind of series. I figured, okay, since that got over 100 likes, I will make this new series and we will try it out. So in this video, I'm actually going to describe just an everyday common thing, a tennis ball, in the beginning, in the intermediate, and the advanced way. So again, these are just examples. You don't have to express it in a particular way like that. But in this video series, if I decide to continue it, if you enjoy this, and hopefully if you do, you'll like this video and continue to ask for more, maybe you can put down a comment below this video asking for a particular thing you'd like to learn more about. But hopefully this video gives you a good sense of how to explain things just using regular conversational English. So I won't I'll try to be fairly slow about how I'm explaining things, but just listen carefully and try to get the basic meaning of what I'm talking about. So first, we have the basic description of what this is. A beginning English learner might say, "This is a ball." This is a tennis ball. The color is yellowish green, and the ball is fairly small. It's a small ball, smaller than a basketball. So a basketball, a tennis ball. So that's just a basic definition, something where I'm just talking about the ball. I'm describing the basic size and maybe shape and what it is. So that's the basic way of explaining this. Now, a more intermediate way of explaining this, maybe I talk a little bit more detailedly or in detail about the ball itself. So here's an intermediate way of expressing this. So this is a tennis ball. It's got a round shape, and if you look carefully, you look closely, you can see that the texture of the ball is quite fuzzy. So it's got the texture of the ball is fuzzy, and the ball actually bounces very well. So this is a tennis ball, and you hit the tennis ball with a tennis racket, and you can volley the ball back and forth. This is how you hit a ball when you're playing tennis. This is to volley something, just like volleyball. So you're hitting something back and forth when you volley something. So this is a tennis ball. It's got a kind of lime color to it, a yellowish green, and it's got some dark green writing on here that says Calflex and a number 3. So this is an intermediate way of describing something. I'm going into a bit more detail about it, but now I'm going to give the advanced way of, or the way kind of a native speaker would describe this. Notice how in the advanced way, I'm talking about the shape of the ball, the description of it, but maybe giving some more information that's related to that. Always try to practice giving more information about something. If you can say just one thing, try to say one more. So if this is a ball, you can say this is a small ball, or this is my friend's small ball. So you're always adding something more and giving yourself the ability to speak more fluently, because fluent speech just means you can continue talking about something even if you don't really know much about it. So I have no prepared speech here. I'm just holding this ball and describing it the way I would maybe to a friend of mine. So I received this ball yesterday. This is a tennis ball. Actually, it was from a friend of mine's tennis match. So he was playing a game and he actually won the game. Now, you use lots of tennis balls in a match, so he was happy to give me one. I'm not much of a tennis player. So I don't really play tennis. I'm not much of a tennis player, but it's fun to play with the ball. So I'm actually a baseball player, and a baseball is slightly larger than a tennis ball. So this is the size of a tennis ball. It's round. It has a kind of limeish, greenish, yellowish color to it. I guess it makes it easier to see, especially if you're playing on maybe like a grass court or something. So the tennis ball is fairly easy to see, but a baseball is just white. So it's really hard to see that when you're playing. So a tennis ball Actually, a tennis ball is a lot of fun, and since I'm a baseball player, when I do go to a tennis court, I try to hit the ball as hard as I can out of the tennis court. So we call this home run derby, when you're playing home run derby. So again, I'm just giving some basic ideas about something, just showing what it looks like, talking about how it is. We're talking about the texture, the shape, and maybe some experiences or something that's related to this ball. So when you're just trying to practice things like that on your own, think about ways where you can explain something, make it easier for people to understand, but also to give you the training to be able to speak more fluently. You have to continue adding more information, and you have to practice to develop fluency. Fluency does not mean learning more words. It's the actual habit of being able to speak. Well, if you have enjoyed this video, do like this video. Do put that like down, or click that like button. Go into the description and let me know specifically what you liked about this. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, let me know what specific things you'd like me to talk about. It could be a physical object like this one, or maybe an everyday experience, something like that. But just let me know, and I'll make it happen. Anyway, have a fantastic day. If you have not become a subscriber already to the YouTube channel, please do. Please share this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. To continue learning, click on the link in this video to download Speak English Naturally, our free guide to speaking and sounding like a native English speaker. The guide reveals the 3 most important kinds of conversational English you must learn if you want to sound native, and will help you experience instant improvement in your fluency and speaking confidence. To download your free guide on a mobile device, click on the link in the upper right of this video. To download your free guide from a computer, click on the link in the lower right of this video. I look forward to seeing you in the guide.